Hey there, Sagittarius, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. In this reading, we're going to look at past, present, and near future energies, as well as any energies the universe would like for you to keep in mind this week. Also, Sag, please remember that if someone is strongly energetically connected to you, they may show up in your reading, so take the energies as they resonate. They may be reversible or interchangeable between you and your person. Alright, Sag, the main energy that we're going to be dealing with this week is the Six of Pentacles. You're having a hard time achieving a sense of balance, feeling grounded, feeling like you and this person or whatever it is that you're dealing with, like there's a sense of fairness here, okay? In your recent past, you get the Five of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Page of Swords. There's something here in your recent past that you don't trust, okay? Why can't I pick this card up? There's something here that you don't trust. I feel like it's a person, it's a connection, an offer being made to you. There's something which brought up a sense of like, I don't trust this. And so even though you really want to feel successful and you want to feel like you were able to achieve whatever this is in the recent past, I don't see you trusting it. And I see you kind of taking small steps towards like learning or trying to figure out what it is that you don't trust and how to make it feel better, right? In your current situation, you get the Seven of Swords, the Death, and the Moon. Okay, you're walking away from something here, and it could be something that ended. Again, I don't know if this is a connection. I don't know if this is a job. We'll see when we clarify. But whatever it is you're walking away from, it's definitely something that came to an end. And I see you kind of like not even wanting to look at it. You're like, yeah, it ended, whatever. Next. Kind of like not even willing to admit it, not even looking at it, not even acknowledging that it's there. Kind of like, what? Something ended? Could have fooled me. In the near future, you're getting the Tower, the Strength, and the Two of Pentacles. There's a decision here that you need to make, and you're confused about it. Not only that you're confused, you're having a really hard time making this decision, whatever this is in the near future. And when we have a hard time making decisions, usually the universe will come in and interfere and be like, okay, I'm just going to push you in the direction of making the right decision for yourself. So there's some universal guidance, interference, direction in the near future. But we'll see. Let's start off. Let's clarify this Five of Swords in your recent past. See what is causing some drama here in your recent past. Interesting. You get the Tower clarifying the Five of Swords, and you get the Tower again in your near future. Five of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Swords, the Tower, and the Wheel of Fortune. There's a certain direction that you feel pushed to go into. You're almost like feeling called to move in this direction and make something happen, but you don't trust it. It's almost like you don't trust your intuition, or you don't trust whoever is giving you advice to be like, hey, Sag, you should do so-and-so, right? And the universe is like, oh, okay, you can't decide? Bam. It's kind of like shoving you off a cliff energetically with the Tower coming in. The good thing is, and I mean, you might not feel like this was good in the past, but the good thing is with the Wheel of Fortune, this is divinely guided. Like, this was meant to happen this way. And so if you couldn't decide, if you didn't trust whatever this is, if you didn't move, whatever happened that pushed you into that direction energetically, it was meant to go down that way. Let's take a look at the Six of Wands in your recent past. Six of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Lovers. There's a connection showing up here for you. You're showing up as single, okay? I'm going to put that out there. You are showing up as single, so it could be that you're in a connection with someone, but it's not like a relationship yet, right? Could be somebody new. I'm getting very like new, very like, innocent, lovey-dovey vibes that we get at the beginning. And you're feeling really good about this connection. So whatever this Tower moment is that happened in the recent past, I don't know if it has to do with this connection, but this connection is showing up as making you feel really, really good. You want to come up with this person in like a loving way. You want to approach them from a very loving place. You feel a strong connection with them, with the Lovers here. So beautiful energy. Just very, very beautiful energy. Let's take a look at the Page of Swords in your recent past. I don't know why your cards are giving me an attitude today, Aries. Why did I say Aries? Sag. Maybe you're dealing with an Aries. I don't know. Page of Swords is clarified by the Six of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Page of Wands. All right, Sag, in your recent past, you were kind of toying around with the idea of walking away from something. It's almost like you are kind of trying to leave logic behind. I feel like this has to do with this connection where it's bringing in a lot of love for you. It's bringing in a lot of like lovey-dovey feelings. And I see you kind of being like, logic, out the door. Enough of you. Let me focus on how I feel. Let me focus on my passion. I don't really want to approach this from a very logical perspective anymore. I don't want to let my mind take over. I want to let my emotions take over. And that's really beautiful because a lot of people have a hard time doing that. We like to stay with our mind. Our mind is where it's safe. So the fact that you're kind of like, oh, I'm letting these love feelings take over, it's pretty cool, Sag. Let's take a look at the Seven of Swords in your current situation. Seven of Swords is clarified by the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. There's something here which you're having a bit of a hard time accepting. There's something here which you're overthinking a lot. I feel like this has to do more so with you. I don't feel like this is a connection. I don't feel like this is a job thing. I feel like this has more to do with you and your needs and like your internal desires. In the current situation, it's almost like you're overthinking something, and the more you think about it, the more you're trying to reach this conclusion. But the second you arrive at this conclusion, you're like, no, that can't be right. So the example that's popping into my head, and this isn't going to resonate for everybody, it's like, oh, I need, let's say, a lot of communication at the beginning of the relationship. And you're like, okay, I understand that I need a lot of communication, but then you're kind of like, no, but that makes me needy. That makes me clingy. That's not okay. I can't have that. And then you kind of go back into like this loop of like overthinking it and thinking it again and then resisting whatever conclusion you're coming towards. I don't see this being like a super big problem, but I do see this kind of like occupying your mind space a little bit. But I feel like you're going to get over it with the Queen of Pentacles here. I feel like you're finally going to be like, all right, I need what I need and I'm good with it. Let's take a look at the Death in the current situation. See what that's about. The Death is clarified by the Ten of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Three of Cups. Okay. Something ended here at some point. Whatever ended, you want it back. You want it back, Sag. You want this person back. Something happened between you and them in the past, which is leaving you feeling not so great. There's a lot of happiness tied up to this connection, and I feel like this is a serious connection. I don't know if it's the same connection that you have in your recent past that you're thinking of approaching. It could be. This feels different to me. So you may be dealing with two different connections. Somebody new in your life and then somebody from your past where you're like, man, I miss this person. This person brought me a lot of happiness. I really regret how things ended. I want to reconcile with them. I want them back in my life. Yeah, I don't know if this is the same connection or not. If you feel comfortable sharing in the comments, I would love to know, but this feels like two different connections to me. Let's take a look at the Moon in your current situation. The Moon is clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Two of Cups. You don't want to admit this to yourself, Sag. You love this person. Whoever this is that you want to reconcile with, could be the person from the past. Whoever it is you want to reconcile with, man, you have a lot of feelings for them. You care about them a lot. You really want to come back together with them, and you want to express how you feel. You really do, deep down. Problem is, you're not actually doing anything. You're kind of just like, oh, yeah, I know I feel this. Cool, yeah, deep down I feel this, but I'm not going to do anything just yet. I'm going to wait. Let me wait a little bit more. Let me just wait for, some sign or something to let me know like now is the right time for me to make a move. But man, there's a lot of feelings here. Maybe this realization that you came to in the current situation isn't just about yourself, but it has to do with this connection, because immediately after you accept whatever it is that you're realizing here, it's like bam, explosion of love. I want this person back. I miss them so much. Let's take a look at the Tower in the near future. The Tower is clarified by the Four of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles. In the near future, somebody here is going to come to the realization, and this is going to hit them like a ton of bricks, like, lightning on like a blue, I can't even think of the actual saying. Sorry, Sag. Anyways, whoever this person is, this is going to hit them like a ton of bricks that they want to start over. They want to start fresh. They want to make an offer, and I feel like they're finally going to get the balls to, like, this could be you, right? They're finally going to muster up the courage to be like, okay, I'm going to make this offer. They're still carrying this energy of a loss, of like, oh shit, this might not work out. Oh man, this person might tell me to go kick rocks. But they want to make an offer. They're trying to like extend an olive branch in the near future. And this might come out of nowhere, honestly. You'll be like, what the heck? Where do you come from? Let's take a look at the Strength card in the near future. Woo! Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, definitely a new beginning in the near future. The Strength is clarified by the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. Somebody here, this has taken some courage on their part, man, but they can't stop it. And I feel like this is you, Sag. I feel like you want a new beginning in love with this person. You want to come from a place of love and just be like, hey, I have so many feelings for you. Let's try this again. Let's give this another shot. I care about you so much. And you're coming from a place of passion. It's not easy, right? It's not easy for you to do this. Like, this is taking a lot of courage on your part. But I see you almost like not being able to fight it anymore in the near future. Let's take a look at the Two of Pentacles in the near future. Okay, seriously, 3 aces. Definitely a new beginning. Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Seven of Swords, which you got the Seven of Swords in your current situation, tied up to whatever it is you were overthinking about. You're going to have to make a decision in the near future, whether or not you're going to communicate with this person, be straight up and be like, hey, this is how I feel, or walk away from this. You're going to have to make this decision of, do I let this die out? Is this done? Or do I actually come up and communicate with this person and just lay it out all on the table? Interesting. Let's see what the universe has for you, Sag. Nice. From the universe, you get the Six of Swords, the Devil, and the Queen of Pentacles. Sag, whatever toxic patterns you may be carrying in the current situation, you're leaving those behind. I love that. You're transitioning from a place of possibly not having the best energy or having unhealthy patterns tied up to your love life. You're moving into a place of stability, of nurturing, of really listening to yourself and your needs and focusing on that. And from that place, you are able to communicate and approach this connection from a very loving place. Whatever you were doing in the past that was not working for you, that's done. That's coming to an end. And I see you moving into a much more grounded, much more stable place, which I love. Absolutely love. So Sag, that is what I have for you. Thanks for tuning in. If this reading resonated, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out. And I'll see you here for your reading next week. Bye, Sag.